Hello troglodytes, it's your favorite troglodyte, Christopher, and I have come here to show you the minis of which I have painted. Most of these are Simiax guys. At the end I might show you some big stuff that I built and painted too. Uh, but yeah, we will start with Simiax because that is cool and that is based. So first of all, here is the, I think this is called a Scargor. It's basically a Girolon, which means it's basically a Barsoomian white ape. I ripped off the color scheme of the red skin from a couple of paint jobs someone did of it online. It is cool. I like how I've done the bases for these guys. I basically just put a dark green there and then I dry brush some Wizard's Orb, greenish, bluish color. This guy is cool. He is a cool four-armed gorilla man. He is my friend, and he's here to help you pay your car insurance on time. And if you don't, he's gonna burst down your door and fucking eat you. So that's first Simiax man. Next Simiax man technically isn't Simiax, but it is Dragon Trapper's Lodge, and it is a similar style to their other stuff, so close enough. It is Batu the orangutan, which the person selling it offered it in big size for not that much more money, so I got him big. You can see him compared to another one of the orangutans that they've made. So I think he's supposed to, I treat him like he's a Gigantopithecus, so I decided to give him black fur, a little bit of white, and an orange mustache in order to plagiarize some really cool paleo art of a Gigantopithecus that somebody made on the internet. I forget who. But they were like, oh yeah, what if Gigantopithecus wasn't orange? What if he was black and white and orange in fur? And so I like that. You can see he's got the shoulder pad thing. You will see that on the other orangutans. Very cool monkey. He's got a red sword. It's got green. He's got green base. And oh god, my dog is screaming. That's all he does is scream. Yeah, it's a cool monkey. Next cool monkey. This isn't Simiax, this is Reaper, but I painted him up with the Simiax. He's a big ape man's, he's got armor, he's got a headband. I don't think his armor has any straps connecting it, which is kind of strange. Like his shoulders aren't connected, but maybe that's not a problem for him. Maybe he doesn't care. He's big monkey. Next are to be the orangutans. These are the Jangal from the fire priests from the Simiax Legion stuff by Dragon Trapper's Lodge. I went fucking nut job with the metallics on this. It might not come up too well, but I really went all out. I used a lot of red, a lot of gold, a lot of different kinds of gold. You can see there's faces on his chest and on his crotch. You can see there's a tongue coming out of his dick. Just kidding, that's his loincloth thing. He's got a little skull on his thing. The staff did break off a couple of times, so it's a little crooked, but oh well. Had fun painting the fire. I think the fire looks pretty good. He's got green eyes because it's cool. So does his things on him, like the shoulder pad has green eyes. So does the other shoulder pad, if you can see that. Hopefully you can see that. This is the high priest, so he's pretty fucking cool. And then here's the other Jangal priest. This one has armor and a sword, but he's still got the creepy fire crown. There we go. He's got weird shit in his mouth like the other guy. This guy's just cool. He's just cool. You can see he's got a little shoulder pad. face with like a sort of Asian, vaguely Asian-looking demon face on his shoulder pad. Or rather, if it'll, is it gonna do it? There we go. He's got it. Yeah, he's got it on the other side too. These guys were fun. A lot of work, because there's a lot of detail, but that's okay. It was fun. Now, I've still got a lot of Simiax guys left to do, including some of the big guys. But first, I'll show you the final three Simiax guys that I've completed, and then some monkey guys, and then some other bullshit. Here is the Gorkol Deathbringer. It is a winged gorilla man. He has a red sword because it's cool. He has raven wings because it's cool. The raven wings maybe aren't the most fancy paint job I've ever done, but I think they look cool. So that's, I just said cool like 7 different times, so that's good. Here is the Gorkol Silverback. He has the axe, which the head of which also broke off in shipping, but he still looks cool if it'll fucking... There we go. You can see he's got a little face on his crotch, just like the other guys. He's a big gorilla man. He's got a cool helmet. He's got a cool kilt skirt thing. You can see he's a silverback because his back is silver. You see, that's why they call him that. Now here is the final of the Dragon's Trapper Lodge big monkeys. This is another gorilla. It's the Gorkol Commander or something like that. Very Urukai looking. He's got a little somewhat African style sword. I forget what part of Africa. It might be Central Africa that swords like that are found. I don't remember, honestly. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He's got a little sandstone pillar on his base that he's standing on. Little fucking... Please. There you go. Yeah. So that's all the Simiax guys. However, there are more. Guys. First, I will show you the other 3D printed shit. Here is Ceres Victoria from Helsing. The vampire police lady with the bad British accent, who kills. Now you might notice something about her gun, which is that if you know the show, is that the supports that let her use it as an anti-tank rifle by laying it on the ground and what do you call those? Like the stands? I don't know. The fucking thing. Oh my god, it's not even fucking. God damn it. God damn it. God is a whore. God is a whore. Please zoom. Please focus. There we go. So you can see the paint job is pretty accurate to the show, all things considered. I just happen to have good colors for all the stuff, but yeah, right here where my thumb is, there were little standy things there, and they broke off, and also her foot broke off, making her fall off, and that meant that I had to glue her back on, and I tried looking for the little standy things on her gun. God, this is not even cooperate at all, is it? There we go. However, I could not find them, and now they are lost to the sands of time. You might also notice that she has garter belts, which is not accurate to the show. Basically, on the back of her right leg, there was a printing error that made it look like there was a weird cut on her leg. And I tried to fill it with glue, but it ended up looking like a garter belt, so I painted it as one, and then I was like, well, it'd look weird if there weren't more of those. So, you know, if it was just one on the back side of you know, it'd be weird. God, is this not... Christ alive. Yeah, this one was fun to paint, though. Pretty easy, too. Yeah, just a cool mini, cool character. And then the final 3D printed mini, and then we'll get to the monkey dudes, basically, and one crocodile man, is Draconian Ranger. It's a mini called a Draxi Ranger, also from Dragon Trapper's Lodge. I like it. It is cool. He didn't break or anything. Basically, I'm going to use it as a reptilian sniper in my games. He's got a little sniper musket, like from Star Wars or something, or maybe Barsoom. Yeah, he's a big reptile man, and he's going to shoot you from very, very far away, and you're gonna die, and that's okay. It's okay to die sometimes. Now for the monkeys. Here's one that I like. This is a HeroClix of Gorilla Grodd, whose foot broke off, and then I repainted him. I'm very, very happy with how I repainted him. I think the metallic on him looks great. He's basically going to be like a gorilla sorcerer or something. If you look closely on his left foot, this one, fucking zoom. Thank you, computer. Thank you for being good. Thank you for being a good man. Okay. His left foot is a little wonky because I had to sculpt new toes for him and I fucked it up. But other than that, I think he's a pretty cool monkey. And anyone who disagrees will be ensorcelled by the monkey and then eaten alive. That's not my fault. It's just that's what the monkey does. Come on! Hey! Fucking shit. Do it. Whatever. Now for more monkey. Here is a couple of minis that were actually sold together. It is a Tarzan. You might say that's not a monkey, but evolution disagrees. Well, actually, evolution agrees. He's an ape, but monkey's funny. So you got the Tarzan man, who is Tarzan, and I just painted him yesterday. And then his Mangani monkey friend, who can speak, I painted a while ago. They are two peas in a pod. In the original books, Tarzan was raised by Mangani, not by gorillas. But I think in the Disney movie they were like, no, that's stupid. No, it's gorillas. No one cares. And actually, yeah. And yeah. So they decided to get like, what that one lady was to play a gorilla. Here's another gorilla man. This is a Mage Knight mini of a ape man with a flail. I didn't, I repainted him, but he was pretty easy to repaint. He wasn't super complicated or nothing. Pretty simple. Now, two Metal Reaper minis of Pathfinder enemies called Cherokah or something like that. They're little monkey men. Some of them look more like baboons than these guys. But, yeah, they're just these horrible monster monkey men. And they've got stone axes, and the one guy's got a steel dagger, and they got a little bit of metal. And I tried to paint them up looking like, sort of looking like the demi-humans from Elden Ring. They don't really look too much like them, but oh well, close enough. Back, the man-ape from Conan Barbarian. It is a official mini of that guy. There's also 3D printed minis of the same design, which is cool. He looks real nice and scary. Nice and nearly human, but not quite. Yeah, he's come on. Show it. Do it. There you go. Now you can see the red. Yeah. Pretty happy with him. And then a couple of Reaper cavemen. This is one of the people from the Dawnlands, which I have decided is a Homo erectus. And this is one of the black bear tribe or something, which I've decided is a Neanderthal, but actually I've painted him up to kind of maybe be more of a Denisovan. Not that there weren't dark-skinned Neanderthals, there were. It's just most of them looked more like me than this guy. Not that they weren't, they were a human species that lived for 500 years across 3 different continents, at least 3 different continents. So fair to say they differed in appearance quite a bit. Decided to go real colorful with these guys. It's fun. Yeah. Always good to have some cavemans. Need to paint some light-skinned cavemans to give more variety. These are well, I've got some more cavemen, but I think most of them are like not Homo sapiens. Neither were those guys, but oh well. And then final Reaper Mini is Alligator Man's. Now, Alligator Man's is cool because when I got him, he was really detailed, and then I painted him and he looked awesome. Basically, the green paint I used for his scales was like kind of separated, like it wasn't mixed right, but that ended up making it kind of work like a contrast paint, or like an army paint or speed paint, that kind of glaze type thing. And I think he looks good. He looks really good. Quite happy with him and how it turned out. There we go. You can see he's got a little purple potion on his hip. And armor. Now, I could show you the minis of the big things that I built, and so that's what I'm going to do. Here is a pirate ship. Now, I didn't build this exactly. I did modify it quite a bit. Well, depending on how you look at it. I repainted the whole thing. I added these things here to cover up like a hole. Did the same thing right here so you can put like a little pirate man on the ship so that he can drive the ship. I like that caveman. I plugged that up as well. I gave it these ladders. These ladders are a thing. I gave it a new crow's nest because the old one was too fucking big. I added the little banner there in order to cover up a goofy cartoon pirate skeleton. And then I added detail to this little room back here. So like that door is a little bit of I think it was a Kinder Egg toy or something. And I turned it into like a dinosaur skull thing, and I gave it new walls. And I think it looks pretty good, if for D&D you could have like, some cavemans. There's some cavemans in the back, and then you got the alligator man. He's up front, he drives the boat, and then he kills people, and everyone dies at the end. That would be pretty funny. Really though, I built it to match up with some evil elves, some evil slaver elves I made in Kit Bash. And then here's another big piece of terrain I done did. This is a early 2000s Angelina Jolie Tomb Raider movie toy of a Cambodian statue that I broke apart. I painted kind of a limestone-y color, and I just broke it apart, made it so it's like a collapsed statue, and now it's it's on this rough grass terrain, which is I just took a dark green paint, mixed it with brown wash, and sloppily put that all over the bottom of the base. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I think I will use it for ancient Sundaland, which is the sunken peninsula between like Malaysia and island Southeast Asia and a bunch of other shit that once existed in real life. Because Atlantis people are desperate for evidence of their beliefs because it's not real. They like to say, oh, well, Sundaland was Atlantis, just like they like to say 5,000 other things are Atlantis. So they can't all be Atlantis, but in D&D they are all Atlantis. So this is Vietnamese Atlantis, this is Malaysian, Indonesian, Borneonese. Oh god. Oh, well, luckily that was only for a split second. And 2 more things. scorpion. Now, if I told you this was a real scorpion, like taxidermied or whatever, would you believe me? It's not. But I honestly didn't do too much work painting it. I was just like, I sprayed it a sand color, right? And then I added washes, right? I added these thin down paints that would get in the recesses. And I just kind of remembered from mind, okay, what do scorpions usually look like, right? They're pretty tan, they're pretty sandy. And what parts are what color, right? I remembered, okay, the mandibles are kind of reddish, the tails are kind of darkish, you know, the underside of the tails are, or the legs are a little different. And the head is a little more reddish. But I really just painted it with the tan spray and then the washes, and that was it. That's literally all I did. Not like I'm a great painter, but I'm quite happy with this. If I had to paint more scorpions, I would do a very similar thing. And then finally is Wild West / desert medievally little building mountain thing. Someone, when I was spraying this thing, was like, "Oh, it's like a coal mine." I'm like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." Basically, it's just a cheapo Goodwill toy that I got, just like the pirate ship. I got this for like $2, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!" And I gave it a base, and gave it flocking. You can see inside. It's kind of hard to tell, but inside he's got a different kind of flocking that is supposed to be grass, and then I think. Or no, I think inside is... Wait. I'm not sure. No. The grass is on the outside. Inside of this is just, it's just, like rocks and shit. I built this whole platform. It's supposed to be very ramshackle. My only complaint about the platform that I built is, it's not as standable. I mean, lots of it you can stand on, right? Like, put Crocodile Man there, he's safe. Crocodile Man there, he's safe. Here he's good. Here he's good. Here he's good. But if I put him here, he tumbles. He falls. He falls just like Christ did for your sins. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed. Bye bye.